Good morning, family, and welcome to what I'm calling the routine. This is Dr. B, and for the next 365 days, we're going to do this together. And we're not going to do it perfectly, but we are going to do it consistently. You know, we all talk about wanting a routine. We talk about discipline, consistency, faith, growth, but most of us don't actually have a routine that we can return to every single day. This isn't going to be me teaching you from the outside. This is me committing to becoming with you. So if you hang with me for 30 days, you'll build a powerful habit. If you hang with me for 90 days, it will change your life. But if you hang with me for all 365 days, your life will never be the same. And that, my friend, is a complete promise. As people who want to live their best lives, we need to be intentional. No, we have to be intentional. And for the next 365 days, if you join me, this is how we will start our day. We will wake up on purpose. We will protect our focus. We will not be distracted by opening our phones, devices, TV, computers, etc. until we are done here. We will hydrate immediately. We will create stillness through our breathing. We will work on our connection and our identity through a short devotional. We will focus on our gratitude. We will set our intention for the day. We will plan to make a connection with somebody this day. We will make and keep at least one promise to ourselves. And at some point today, we will move our body, not together, but you can do exercise, you can get it done. So now listen, if you're just finding us today, whether it's day 1 or day 200, you're right on time. These days don't build on each other, but each one stands on its own, and it's about consistency. And I understand because of the time zone, we're doing it at 6:30 Mountain Time, but whatever, you might have kids, you might have work and a real life. You may not always be able to join us live, and that's okay. If you need to, you can always watch the recording from the day before and do this routine earlier in your day if that's what it takes. It's live is obviously more powerful, but the recording still works. And that's what matters, is that you spend this time intentionally. You don't have to be perfect. You just need to show up. Welcome to the routine. Let's become together. And if you need more information, just go ahead and go to routine.live. Now let's go. Let's make sure we're on the right mic. All right, so I'm going to test it just to make sure, because sometimes it's supposed to come off mute when we do that, and I apologize that if it did not. So it looks like it is recording. It is the right mic, and so we are good to go. All right, so we're going to start with our breathing. All right, so let's take our first big deep breath. One more in. Bringing in our calmness of the day, right? This is how we start our day. Of course, we'll wake up on purpose. As we protect our focus, we're not going to be distracted by opening our phones, our devices, our TVs, our computers, all those things until we are done. We're going to hydrate immediately. So as soon as we're done with this, if you haven't got your glass while you're doing your breathing, go get your glasses of water. 2 80-ounce glasses or one that you can drink, 16-ounce glass that you can drink half and then half again. We're going to create stillness through our breathing. We're holding it. our connection today and our identity through a short devotional that we're going to do. We're going to focus on our gratitude this morning. What are we thankful for? What's wrong with the world? That's right. We're going to set our intentions for this day. We will make our plan for connection with someone today as we affirm our day. And we will keep at least one promise to ourselves. We're going to check and maintain our finances every single day. Even if you have auto pay, you're going to check it. We are going at some point today do some walking, some exercise, something that's going to move. We're going to end with yoga tonight. Oh man, that felt so good. All right, so now we're going to drink our water. This doesn't coffee, not a Diet Coke as some people drink first thing in the morning. Not even tea, just pure. Okay, so we drink that with me. Let's move into our devotional. So we are on day 14, and we've been talking about togetherness. The two verses that we've been using are this week is behold how good it is together. Ecclesiastes 4:19 says, two are better than one because they have good return. Whether they either of them fall down, one can have them without a pity for all has fallen. I'm going to put this up on the screen so you guys can see. To put it up. All right, so hire children. We get off to places today. All right, so one of the things that we'll talk about is God thinking for waking us up together. Don't think about anybody who's watching this or anybody who's doing it. We were able to do it. Place building relationships, isolation, and dwelling on this and talking about this for the last few days. But it's not all about everybody else that is to stop last night as I was going out, another thing that I have been doing, which I need to cultivate, still everything. So years from now, no one remembers but they remember how you showed up. Families, teams, and communities are shaped by present. Also, if you want to see these better, you can go to routine.live, and then you'll be able to access these devotionals every day. So those are all there for you. If you can't see the screen, it's too small, so I got my glasses on. But who are we going to remember? How you showed up. How you showed up. How you showed up with the teams that were around. How you showed up in the community. How you shaped my presence. God put it to you. Like people don't care how much you do. There is people there. Sometimes with our kids, we try to do all these things. We put them in all these sports, music, plays, all those things. And that's great because they get to learn and they create experiences. I want you to be present. As much as we sit, as much as we say, sit around the table for dinner. If you're not sitting on the table, where are you? Everybody eating in their rooms and situations. It's once a week. They go up and they shut the doors and they look at that was there alone. But the factors it's so funny when we talk to people, when we're grabbing everything together, the things that they talk about, we're not going to go invite themselves to the room when they're hanging out. So who's talking to Jimmy? That's what it is. Me with a friend that I've had for several years, so we will take a walk together. And I was just thinking, who's walking those people? We have several people that so the practice today is affirm someone who has consistently walked with you. Call them up, thank them, say, I just appreciate all the time that you spend. All the time that you allowed me to do events, or just to talk and discuss what I'm doing. When you're really thinking about it, the perfect way is guiding you, value, progress. Guide me to build legacy rooted in love and community. The blessing for you and me today is make your life and my life and my future generations benefit from all the ways that you choose to be. Because the connection we make today are the promises. Connect us every day. Tell what you appreciate it. Make sure that you do this. All right, let's take 14 minutes. Jump into our gratitude channel here. So this one I'm going to remove so that you're with me. And I want you to make sure that you are reading. Or you are thinking about your gratitude. You are writing down. I'm going to be reading the one that I put together last night. Ideas for you. So in life and health, thank you, God. I woke up today. I'm grateful for another opportunity to grow and serve. Thank you for my health, Lord God. Build and quietly working with the schools. Hey, wait, you know what we do? Rachel, you know me right now. I'm going to go to extra water for you right after this. And I feel what is quietly working with the schools. I'm thankful for my life. And my friend. My muscles. They help me stay rooted in my body. You notice what I'm impressed by friction. Remind me that clarity for my health is not selfish. It's leadership. I'm thankful for family, my wife, and children, and friends, for the world people of Thank you for the responsibility and privilege of being present, dependable, and loving. I am so grateful for every relationship I engage with. Friends, coworkers, clients, help me listen more than I speak, respond to prayer, and show up in they need credit again. I'm thankful for provision. Think about provision that I have you for the food that's transportation, for the components that you allow us to. Thank you for consistency in meeting my needs. I'm really comfortable help me remain aware of how much I've been given and never treat provision as an ordinary or automatic. I am so thankful for this renewal. I'm grateful for financial provision and opportunity. Ability to earn things out of needs. Thank you for freedom to make choices for my household and plan for my future. Oh, guide my finances. I'm thankful that you would help me with that. Financial decisions. Thank you for how I spend, save, and give and invest. Oh, I thank you that you let my financial habits reflect physical. I'm thankful that I get to live with that my life experiences knowledge and help others to I thank you that I am able to encourage and lead. Thank you for helping me stay aware of opportunities. Whether through a conversation, a decision, or simply I will share myself. Letting my life and the work you can trust in. Thank you for the people who are watching, people who are listening, the people that are part of something bigger than themselves. Because you have the desires, the things, and visions that you give their purpose for their life. That I am. All right. Now let's drink or breathe first. For a second, set of rest. We're going to just go 2 seconds out, and we're going to go up by 2 until we get to as long as we can hold it. All right? We'll try this progression. So we're going to breathe in for 2 seconds, out for 2 seconds. 2. We went before. You did? You went before. Reach up to 8. Great. You did great. Out. That's what we're doing for today. In. Right, the last one is through 12. Begin for 12. One last time. 12. All right, let's grab our water. Our second 8 ounces. We're hydrated. All right. Let's go into now our affirmations. Let's jump into affirmations. Here we go. All right, is that it? All right, I am becoming the person I'm going to require. I am becoming the person I'm out of the I am becoming the person I like to be. All right. I choose presence over pressure today. I choose presence over pressure today. I choose presence over pressure today. I hope you're saying these with me at least the second, third time. I show up even when it's uncomfortable. I show up even when it's uncomfortable. Let's do this together. We talk about together. So let's do this together. I'm consistent. I'm consistent. Not. I am consistent. Not consistent. I listen before I react. I listen before I react. I listen. I am grounded, grateful, and growing. I am grounded, grateful, and growing. I am grounded, grateful, and growing. I build trust through my daily actions. I build trust through my daily actions. I build trust through my daily actions. I am connected to God and to myself. I am connected to God, to myself, and to others. What I practice is my legacy. What I practice becomes my legacy. I finish what I start. I finish what I start. I'm doing this 365 days, and we are going to finish what we start. I finish what I start. I wake up on purpose and live with intention. I wake up on purpose and live with intention. I protect my focus and guard my mind. I protect my focus and guard my mind. I protect my focus and guard my mind. I choose discipline as an act of self-respect. I choose discipline as an act of self-respect. I choose discipline as an act of self-respect. I honor my body, my mind, my time, and my calling. I honor my body, my time, and my calling. I honor my body, my time, and my calling. I speak life into myself and to others. I speak life to myself and to others. I speak life to myself and to others. I make space for stillness and praise. I make space for stillness and praise. I make space for stillness and praise. I keep my promises, especially the ones I make to myself. I keep my promises, especially the ones I make to myself. I keep my promises, especially ones I make to myself. I choose courage over comfort. I choose courage over comfort. I choose courage over comfort. I make meaningful connections every day. I make meaningful connections every day. I make meaningful connections every day. I take responsibility for who I'm becoming. I take responsibility for who I am becoming. I take responsibility for who I am becoming. I am right where I'm supposed to be in order to become who God made me. I am right where I'm supposed to be in order to become who God made me to be. God has already placed me and is providing me with everything I need for what He has called me to do. God has already placed me and is providing me with everything I need for what He has called me to do. There is more than enough, and I am enough to fulfill all purpose. There is more than enough, and I am enough to fulfill all purpose. I live in abundance because there is no lack, because God's provision is everywhere and in all things. I live in abundance because there is no lack, because God's provision is everywhere and in all. I count it all joy. I count it all joy when God is using every season is working for the purpose in me and through me. I count it all joy when God is using every season to strengthen and to fulfill His purpose. I count it all joy knowing God is using every season to strengthen me and to fulfill His purpose in me and through me. Ooh, I count it all. All right, so now let's move into our word of the day. All right, so we got here. So day 4, today is intentional, meaning intentional living is choosing instead of drifting. Intentional living is choosing instead of drifting. We often say that we need to be proactive instead of reactive. We need to plan our day instead of our day planning us. We need to get up every day on purpose and not just exist. Most regrets I've heard don't come from bad decisions. They come from no decisions at all. Even if you make a bad decision, it's a decision that you get to move with and move around. So days blend together when we drift. Intentionality brings days back into focus. Talked about consistency before. And intentionality and consistency go together. You're intentional about being consistent, right? And it brings those days back into focus and reminds us that direction matters more than speed. So today, as you make the connection, who deserves your undivided attention today? Don't multitask in the moment. You'll choose one conversation to build fully or to be fully in presence with. Your phone down dries up because you deserve and they deserve both undivided attention today. So if you've made one of those 15-minute coffee appointments and you made your connection, don't do something else while you're doing it. They don't deserve that. Yesterday I was on a call and I was actually texting the person I was talking to and giving them, because I said, I will send you this thing because you need it. But instead of stopping her and just waiting for me to send it to her or waiting till after our conversation was over, which I should have done, I was doing it during. And I just felt really bad. I felt, convicted at the end, like, why, if my purpose is to give you undivided attention, and if my purpose is to be fully present, even though I'm doing something for you, it's going to be with you. So make sure you do that today. We got to practice. It is a muscle that's hard to do, especially in this world of distraction. It's easy to look at the computer. It's easy to be distracted on a whole bunch of other things. I'm challenging you today not to do that with whoever the connection is you're with. Promise that you make to yourself today. Plan tomorrow before today ends. That could be a great promise, is I'm going to make sure that I look at my calendar tonight. I'm going to make sure that that's a promise. The promise to myself today that I'm making is a connection that I need to make. As I said, I'm not going to do this alone this year. I'm going to do it together. And as hard as that connection is going to be, I'm going to make it. As I said, I'm good with uncomfortable decisions, right? All right, so it's not uncomfortable because the person I'm talking to, we have a bad relationship. We have an incredible relationship. It's because and maybe I'll talk about it, I'm trying to do something by myself that regards to my health that I need to not take on by myself. I need to have somebody. All right, so today, I guess make it, whatever that promise is, you make it, you write it down, and you do it before you go to bed. All right, so I'm going to just say, you are God's greatest gift. You are God's greatest gift. You let Him love you today. Don't forget that you are the answer. You're meeting when you're giving that undivided attention and you're not multitasking a lot, most likely it's because you are the answer to somebody else's prayer. It keeps happening to me every day where I say, I need this. And then, I don't know if it was yesterday or the day before, I think it was the day before, where I said with us in our devotional, and I said, today I want to pray for somebody, or I want somebody to pray for me. And then I had a meeting right after this. This is ending right at around 7, so at 7:30 I had a meeting. At the end of that 15 minutes, the person I was talking to asked me, can I pray for you? Within 1 hour, God answered that prayer. Oh my God, so cool. So you are the answer to somebody else's prayer. You were born for greatness. Thank you for going on this journey with me. We're going to play our video. I just wanted to make sure I told you that if it's something you have to go, because we're right at it. It doesn't matter. It's worth it. So play the video, and then we will see you at the end. Boom.
Yeah. Dr.B in the building. We becoming a person now. Let's go. Woke up with a purpose, sunlight on my face. The God who made the universe still knows me by my name. Every step is kingdom, every breath is grace. I do not rush the process, I just run in my own lane. 2 ears, 1 mouth, so I listen first. Hurting people hurt people, so I speak the healing words. I am a coach, a friend, a brother, a guide, helping people break the limits that were living inside. You have to be the one before you do the thing. Identity before assignment, that is how freedom sings. Every story is sacred, every life unique, and they do not care what you know until they know you are listening. I am becoming the person God made me to be. Stepping in the calling, walking wild and free. From the podcast to the people, I pray for every day. Purpose in my heartbeat, purpose in my name. I am becoming the person, becoming the person. The journey is where my freedom stays. From mile-high flights to Chicago nights, from track lines chalk to the chaplain's light. 250 men with stories that ignite, now living boldly with purpose taking off in sight. Relationship first, that is the way I lead. Connection is the soil where the soul gets freed. I am a husband, father, and granddad too. 30 people at Thanksgiving, that's what love can do. I say you are God's greatest gift because it is true. Every room gets brighter when you walk through. I am living this mission until the final breath, helping others rise so their best becomes their next level. I am becoming the person God made me to be. Stepping in the calling, walking wild and free. From the pastures to the people, I pray for every day. Purpose in my heartbeat, purpose in my name. I am becoming the person, becoming the person. The journey is where my freedom stays. From Denver to the nations, let the good news spread. Faith over fear, that is the voice in my head. If you knew the stories and the places I have been, you would know every setback was a setup to win. I show up with bass and I show up with fire. I show up with truth for the ones who inspire. Legacy in motion, generations rise. God's fingerprints are all over my life. I am becoming the person God made me to be. Walking in the promise He keeps over me. Every step is purpose, every breath is praise. And the world gets brighter when we live this way. We are becoming the person, becoming the person. The journey is where our freedom stays. Let's go! Dr.B. person. Every day.
All right. Well, thank you guys for being on today. And I just appreciate this journey with you. 14 days done. That's 2 weeks done. That means we only have, how many? There's 52 weeks a year. So we got 50 weeks to go. All right. It's an amazing, awesome, just incredible day today. We will talk to you the next time.